What up, everybody? It's RCX coming at you with episode 14 of the RCX Show. I hope everybody's staying safe out there during Snowpocalypse 2021. But today we got a special guest. It's the Creature Clique. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and share this video. Let's get the numbers up, baby. Thank you, and here's Creature Clique. What up, everybody? Welcome to the RCX Show. This is episode I think 13. If I'm remembering correctly, it could be 14, and that would work out great because it'd come out around Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So like 13 works out, but I don't know. Either way, hey, everybody, make some noise for my special guest today, the Creature Clique. What's up, guys? Bro? How you doing, man?
That's right, son.
We got Cody Zodiac. We got Evil, bro. Right. How are you guys doing?
Fucking freezing our asses off.
Yeah, it's cold as shit.
No kidding, bro. No kidding. It's like the fucking goddamn fucking Arctic apocalypse out here, bro. Like, and I moved to Texas to get out of this fucking cold, bro.
Exactly. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to have winter in Texas, but it wasn't. So it's not cool.
No, fuck them hoes. But hey, real quick, we got a lot to talk about. But before we get into it, I just want you guys to plug whatever you got going on, all your social media, all that shit. Plug it real quick for me.
We're pretty much Creature Clique on everything, all platforms. Just search up Creature Clique. I think YouTube is official Creature Clique. So, and Spotify, all streaming platforms, just Creature Clique.
Yeah, we were a little late getting our shit updated. We're trying to get everything brought up to speed. So I got some new songs I'm gonna be still uploading to the Spotify and all that shit.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
just keep checking back.
Hell yeah. Well, I'll say this. I'll say this, bro. Like, I definitely fuck with you guys. Like, I'm on Spotify and shit like that all day, bro. So I'm like, and I checked you guys out, bro. I'm rocking with a ton of that new shit, bro. And for those who don't know, y'all just dropped a new album, Razor Blade Saviors, right?
Yes, we did.
Hell
well,
yeah.
To be honest, it dropped right when they put in the COVID restrictions.
Like, literally, it fucked apart. We had an in-store plan. We had all kind of fresh shit.
Yeah, and everything and then we got laid off, and we ended up having to use our savings and everything. So really, the album's been done for a while, but we finally were able to push it out there.
I feel you.
But to make up for it, we got 2 new albums we're working on.
Yeah, we didn't stop working during that time, though. So really, it put us ahead. So.
Hell yeah. That's dope. Hey, I mean, at the same time, you can't be mad, bro, because trust me, I get you. Like, the COVID fucked everything up, bro. I was sitting on my album while I was trying to put that out at the beginning of 2020, and I was sitting on that for fucking months, just like, God damn it, when will this fucking shit end? I'm trying to capitalize. So, bro, like, I get it, bro. Fucking A.
Exactly. It wasn't so much the the restrictions that killed us. It was the restrictions that killed our jobs.
Yes.
That killed us making any further progress, man. Like.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
But now we the shit's still, out of whack and everything, but it's getting a lot better. So,
yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, fucking A. That's all you can fucking really hope for in a way. But
for me, I was kind of glad in one way that it took a break from. We were doing a lot of shows and stuff, but like I really wanted to work on some new material. So it's kind of been a two-sided thing to where, it sucks that you can't do this thing over here, but it does give you elbow room to write some shit. So. Like we wrote a bunch of new shit, and like we got the studio back, so we cranked out some little songs here and there.
Yeah, that was another thing that was kind of keeping us is we've always kind of been like the DIY guys of like, I guess the horrorcore scene. Mm-hmm. And so when we had to like lean on other people for stuff, like it was cool. We got to work with people like, Adam from FTW and everything, and they were great and they were amazing people, but we're used to being real small circle,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel you.
We've been having to jump around engineers, and we couldn't find anything that kind of fit just right,
Mm-hmm.
And finally, we got our old engineer to come back, and we ended up getting a whole spot and a whole new setup. So we're kind of back in our groove again.
That's dope, bro. That's very important. Very important. So you bring up something interesting to me, and I just want to see where y'all feel on it. So like, what got you guys into doing the horrorcore genre? Because I know like you guys fucking rock with that shit hard, bro. So like I was just interested, like what got you into it?
Well, for me, For me, it was really through like Bone Thugs and NWA, Ice Cube, and then I discovered ICP when I was young. My uncle showed them to me. But what really made me want to do horrorcore was Brother Lynch Hung and Doomsday Productions.
Okay.
That's when I was like, this is what I want to do.
Hell yeah.
How old are you, Cody? I forgot.
I'm 33.
Yeah, I'm 40, so I'm a little bit older than them. So when I was,
Yeah.
he told the story before about how I linked up with him. He helped us with the shows, but with me, like, I'm from the 80s, you know. So from the 80s, literally from 86 maybe, I was obsessed with like Freddy Krueger and horror. So my whole life, I've always been obsessed with horror. And grandmother, I used to be a wrestler. I wanted to be a professional wrestler and all that back in the so on. That didn't work out because I was like, man, I don't want to break my neck, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, I'll take my chances with music. And my grandma comes from old school honky tonk, Johnny Cash type shit.
Yeah.
And it comes from a family, but I didn't know shit about music. But I was like, okay, so it's just kind of natural. I was like, okay, well, I've been listening to rap. I got into rap. Listen, I taught myself how to rap. You know, I had to literally teach myself from the ground up. And I was like, well, it's a perfect merge. So that's pretty much history. So it kind of worked perfect. So that's just, for me, I've always been a horror head and shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved the horror movies too, so that was a big aspect of it as well.
Yeah.
Kind of like merging the two things I loved, hip hop and horror, you know?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I fuck with that, bro. I dig it. I dig that shit. That's
I
cool.
come from metal and mixed. It's just I mean, we try to be a literal. We're pretty open-minded. Like horrorcore to me, this is my opinion. I've always said that horrorcore. I might be wrong. I always said that horrorcore to me, if you fit a genre into a box, depending on the genre, the box will be different sizes of what you can put in there. Now, like you got hip hop, it has its limits and so on. Whatever. Well, horrorcore to me, I feel like there's pretty much no genre limit because you've seen crazy ass styles of horrorcore songs, like a country style, you've seen it and so on. So metal, I've always used that to our advantage. Like I don't want to ever be real cookie cutter. I want to be influenced by all kind of shit. So like Cody knows the wild shit that I listen to, and so I'll throw some wild shit to him sometimes. He's like, it's kind of wild.
I gotta veto that shit. I'm like, we're not doing that.
But we do a lot of times. I'll throw him something. He's like, that's interesting, or we just sometimes we make it work. Like I mean, I throw him a random ass scenario the other day while I'm working. I'll be walking around. I'll throw him a concept. He's like, all right, cool. And it just gels, you know, sometimes.
Hell yeah.
But we pull our influences from literally everywhere. White Zombie, Rock Zombie.
Little known secret here is I rewrote that song Bubba Shot the Jukebox about evil, but he won't let me do it.
Oh yeah. Baby steps, bitch. Baby steps.
Hell yeah. So real quick, just getting back into the fucking new album. Like, of course, the first song that I got into, which is the first song on the fucking album, because I was just jamming out, was fucking Creature, bro. And I really fuck with that shit. That shit was banging as a motherfucker, bro.
Cody hates that song because tell him why, Cody.
It's so fucking overplayed.
Hey, I love it that he hates it. That's what's funny. That's one of my favorite songs. Like, now the thing about that song I told Cody is, like you're saying about how things can gel and whatever, like we were doing a studio session. This is what year we released that, the first version?
Like
we have two versions.
15.
Okay, so the first version, we had been recording some songs at the session. At the end of the night, Aaron was like, hey man, Cody was ready to go home. He was like, and Aaron was like, hey, y'all want to lay anything else down real quick or whatever while we're still set up? And he's like, I was like, fuck it. And Aaron showed us the beat, I think it was. And we literally sit down and heard the beat. We said, okay, here's the concept. We wrote that bitch within 15 minutes and we recorded that. And to this day, it's still one of my favorite songs.
Hell yeah.
Like Cody, we did a lot of shows because it's one of those hyper songs, you know, where you can, I think we call them the good show tracks, you know?
Yeah.
So
it's got good energy.
So it's just weird that Aaron, I'm telling you, Aaron, the dude, my cousin, he's a genius, man. Like he can sing, he can make the beats. And so he'll make them beats, man. He'll just bust out with something and immediately it creates itself. It's real organic. So Creature is a pretty dope track. Like, we went back and added Cody B on it later on, the extended version. I believe that's what's on Razorblade Saviors.
Yeah, that's what's on Razorblade Saviors.
Yeah. So I didn't even know that when they went back and extended the beat. I wasn't there for that. I remember the session.
That was me and Aaron.
Yeah, they went in, extended and all that. But yeah, so there's little gems like that where it's better when you don't try so hard, you know. I've had my situations where I'll be writing. I'm like, man, I feel like I can tell myself I'm trying too hard, Doesn't that just
Yeah.
chill? It just
And then your shit just shuts down, man.
yeah, and then shit just gels, man. Like some shit'll bump, some stuff's whack. You know, you're like, you never know. We just always make shit that we believe is fresh, and we just hope people enjoy it. Like we try not to ever put nothing out bunk. You know, we don't put nothing out bunk just for the sake of putting something out. Like that's one thing.
I feel you. Well, I will say this, dude. I will say this, bro. I really enjoyed this motherfucking album from front to back, bro. And like
Thank you.
Yo, dude, that intro was fresh as fuck, bro. Where you would like, yeah, dude, that shit was hilarious. I was dying laughing. That shit was great.
Oh man,
I'll tell you, man, that was my brainchild. That was my brainchild.
It was,
I remember when we recorded that. We could not look each other. It was so fucking funny. Like I was doing these really over the top, like as
the faces he was
monster.
making, dude. The faces he was making during the monster song.
Yeah, he just over the top, and I couldn't even look at Cody. And he was like, he's turning to a monster. Like, I found a blunt. You know, we just had fun one day. We were literally sitting on a bucket in the studio just recording back and forth. And we just had fun. You know, like that's what I'm saying. It has to be organic. That's the magic of not just our music, but anyone's. Like you need to have fun with it.
No kidding, bro. Dude, thank you for saying that. Everybody takes that shit so serious, but bro, you're 100% right, bro. You gotta have fun with that shit, bro.
There's a balance. There's a balance between discipline and balance between taking yourself too serious. Like it's just a fine line. Some people just they're so worried about this or this or this. Nah, bro. Like if you're confident in what you do and you believe what you do is good, you ain't gotta worry about it, man. Just do you. You know.
Hell yeah, and that's why we do what we do. Am I right? Like I don't get like I love doing this shit, and I don't give a fuck who knows it.
You're never of course never gonna please everyone.
Yeah, of course.
So all you can do, I mean, that's just my opinion as far as my tactic. Whatever I work on, I take chance. I throw some wild shit sometimes. I was like, all I can do is hope they enjoy it. If they don't,
Fuck yeah, bro. So like, let me ask you about fucking Red Barbarian, bro. I fucking dug the fuck out of that shit. That shit was like some West Coast shit, bro. I was fucking with that heavy.
Cody's still there. I'll let him.
Yeah, that was all me. That was me and Antonio Suave, man.
Hell yeah.
You know,
give him the disclaimer that it's not meant to be literal, you know what I'm saying?
All right, yeah, don't take that too seriously. I fucking love Antonio. He's a good friend of mine.
Cool, because it sounded like a diss. It was like, I was like, God damn it. This motherfucker is
that's
like...
why if you notice, I didn't take any like real personal shots at him or anything like that. You know, like I wasn't trying to like scar him. You know what I'm saying? We were just trying to flex our skills. We thought it would be fun. And I kept asking, I was like, somebody diss me. Please, somebody fucking diss me. And nobody would do it. Finally, Antonio
I remember that shit. Okay. I remember that. Yeah, hell yeah.
So, and then even whenever we were arguing about it on the status, when he finally released his response, it was all WWE. Like we were talking so much shit to each other in the fucking comment section, but meanwhile in the messages we were laughing our asses off about it. So,
hell yeah, I love it. It's so great, dude. Hey,
even Kenny Adams, CEO, you know, shout out Kenny. He was like, man, this is fucking great. This is what we needed. You know.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, and shout out to motherfucking Antonio Suave, bro.
Yeah. Shout out Antonio, man.
He's the motherfucking G, bro. But,
yeah, he is. I love Antonio, man. He's a great guy.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah. So then of course, dude, I gotta say, like, y'all fuck with my dude Z, and I didn't even know it until I looked at your album. And
it's been a long time fucking with Z.
Bro. Like, at least a couple years for me personally. Like, he's a good dude. But yeah, that Lycan Cypher, bro, that shit was cold, bro. Like, I was like, damn, this is kind of it reminds me of like some club shit, bro. Like, for real. Yeah. Like, at least for me, it's my style of club music because I can feel myself, like, you know, doing my thing to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Nice, but yeah, I thought Z went off. Z went off in that. He did great.
He stepped up because if you listen on there, here's a tidbit of it's kind of obvious, but it's a tidbit. I wrote originally it was going to be me and Cody and One Track Minds, and whatever reason, Aaron, they didn't meet the deadline. We weren't able to get their verses on there. So Z immediately, I think Cody offered it. He jumped in, threw the deal down, and he laced it good. But I always laugh about that. It's like, I don't want people to think that, you know, anything weird about the track, but because he did fresh. It was fresh what he patched in. But I was always irked at my part because I didn't ever get to go back and kind of mod my lyrics. I mentioned them, you know, but it's a dope ass song. And me and Z, like,
no, bro. I want to tell you, don't even worry about that. Like, dude, your shit was cold as fuck, bro.
Yeah,
Your shit was
I
cold as
agree.
fuck. That was like one of my favorite verses of you on that whole album. Okay, so don't even sweat it, bro. It was cold. It was cold. I loved it, bro.
Yeah,
Um,
that was a Crank Lucas beat too, so that
Hell
was
yeah.
fun.
Hell yeah, dude. And another track that I was really fucking with, of course, is Monster, bro. That shit was hard as fuck, bro.
Now that's
Oh,
one of
yeah.
my favorites that we've done.
Yeah, dude.
We have there's
It
two
was-
versions of that song.
Mhm.
Because we a while back they kind of
Hold on. I can tell you exactly what happened. Okay. All right. So I've been a big fan of Gruesome for a long time. Been real cool with him over the years. Met him a couple of times. He's a good guy. Well, he was running this special for like $25 for a verse for some reason or another, and I hopped on it real quick. And I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, fuck it. I'll PayPal you that shit right now. Here's 30. You know.
yeah.
And he was like, all right, cool. Well, after that, it kind of went ghost, and I didn't hear from him for like 6 months, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the kind of bug. I get a little bit irritating, but then I didn't know what he was doing at the time,
Yeah, I feel you.
And so we went ahead and made a version with Cody B on it, with Mr. Gritty. And right after we did that, he hit me back and sent me the track.
the timing.
And he was like, yeah, well, what he had said, he was like, my bad, man. I ended up having to record 3 albums worth of shit for Mission Infect.
Ooh.
And it was right when they put out those 3 albums, boom, bang, bang, all together. So that's what he had been doing for that 6 months. And I was like, dude, no problem at all.
Hell yeah. Well, shit. Let's see here. Fucking A, dude. Yeah, overall though, that album was dope as fuck.
Thank you,
And of
man.
course you have your original singles on there, Join Us and Dabs and Acid, which we all been fucking with for a minute now. So that
Yeah, man.
It's a funny song, man. It's a weird song.
It is.
I remember how it came together. Like, we had our old studio. It was real nice. It was the last 2019, and that song, you had the beat, right, Cody? I think you used to come at me with the beat or some shit.
Yeah.
And I immediately I was like, we were kind of throwing around ideas. I said, man, because here's a disclaimer I've always said. Like, I'm kind of a square. Like, I don't drink really or smoke, do nothing. Well, not in the light of being a poser. I said, I want to throw a scenario type song and tell a story about weed and drugs, because that's what came to mind with that beat. And it just, again, organic, it just kind of came. We told that crazy ass story. And one of those deals where we all 3 were there. Cody B laid his shit down, and it come together. And that's basically another Creature type thing where I was like, man, that's just dope. Like,
But a lot of people fuck with that song pretty heavy, and I do too, man. It's got a good vibe to it. It's fun to do live too. Everybody seems to like it when we do it live. So.
It's just it's a fun song,
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So just kind of moving on a little bit. So real quick, just as far as we go, like, I've known you guys for a minute now. Like, we met at Tomcats, you know what I mean? At some fucking underground shows, you know what I'm saying? And I was just curious, bro. How did you guys actually meet each other and start getting involved doing music and shit like that?
Okay, so again, remember how much older we are than most people.
We're the
Back
old guys.
in the day, this was like 2001-ish, like late 2001, I think. And we had heard about this thing where Juggalos met up called Church of the Dark Carnival. And this was back when, MySpace was barely even a thing, And turns out we show up at this IHOP, and it's just a bunch of Juggalos hanging out, talking about shit. But Evil and them happened to be there, and so did Scotty D and a bunch of other people from Fago Lovers. And
come together,
so we started talking with them, and then we ended up meeting Class and Shy One and everybody, and it just Evil and this other dude named Assassin had a band at the time, so we started promoting them and hyping for them, and it just all rolled downhill from that, and then we've just been part of the shit ever since, man.
Oh yeah.
Cody would help us. He was young. Like, he would help me be characters on stage, because I do like a lot of theatrical shit.
Yeah.
And the shit with me and Assassin kind of went south or whatever, but I kept going. And then eventually Cody was like, hey, I want to do this deal. We did Children of the Zodiac and all that. And so it's just pretty much history. But yeah, we met through the music and the different scenes and all that. But he was quite a bit younger than me, and we were already doing our thing, and then they just came in. So
But that mixture worked. The small age gap between us kind of helped link us with some of the old school cats, introduce them to my style, and introduce some of the new school cats to some of the old style and blend it together.
That's what's weird is that me and Cody, we really are like night and day.
Yeah, I don't rap like him whatsoever. I don't even understand how he raps. I
mean, from the outset, people think about it, they go, man, these dudes, they're nothing alike. But we make it work. You know, I think that's a good thing, you know, because I don't want to be like nobody, you know.
Yeah, not at all, man.
Cody B, he's his own thing. Cody B's, he puts his own taste on it. Like, it just, I don't know, they're all unique ingredients, I think, all together. Like, no matter what I throw at Cody, he can fucking do it, you know. Like, he'll find something to compliment it.
Hell yeah, dude, that's dope as fuck to hear, bro. So, you guys have any music videos in the works for any of these songs on this album? Because I definitely feel like some deserve them.
Okay, eventually, yes, but you got to understand. Remember how we said that we were so far ahead now because of the COVID situation?
Mm-hmm.
We're actually about to release another album called Call of the Void. And then we're already starting work on the album after that. We've already started work on it called Left Hand Path. And the first thing we're going to record, we talked about this earlier today, is we're going to hit up everybody's good friend, Michael Rashad.
Okay.
And we're going to talk to him about creating a horror movie.
Smart man. All right. My man. Yes. Hey, if you need me, let's get it. If you need me, holla.
This particular song, and I'm not going to let it out yet, but it's going to feature somebody that you know very well, and that it's going to fit in with everything that's been going on in the hip hop scene.
Dope.
So it's going to be fun, dude. And it's also going to be us doing a little bit of a different style than what people are used to.
Oh yeah. So, well, I'm very excited about it, bro. And yeah, if you get that motherfucking music video going for it, dog, like holla at me, bro. Let's make sure.
We're still gonna try to get Razor Blade Savers some videos for those too. Like, don't get us wrong. Yeah. Like, we're just trying to catch up. We're being kind of pulled in so many directions, but we're gonna try to put some focus on every little thing we got going. It's kind of backlogged, and so.
Hell yeah. Well, hey, talk to me about videos later, bro, because we can make some shit happen, bro. It's all good.
Bro.
Hell yeah. But all right. So moving on. So of course, real quick, I want to give a quick shout out to the Rail Club, Chris Pallone, all that, because like that's how we also know each other. Of course, Tomcats, R.I.P. and shout out to Justin Mills. Much love to you, bro. Oh yeah.
Hate to see that place go, man.
Yeah, it was a fucking bummer. It was a fucking bummer for real.
Yep.
But shit. Yeah, I just wanted to shout them out and all that shit. I appreciate all the hard work they put in and continue to put in just to do their thing, bro. But
yeah, Chris, he's battling.
Yeah, no kidding, bro. No kidding. But
I want to give a shout out to the entire actual hip hop scene of DFW.
Right, it continues.
We just kept it going.
Yeah.
Just pushed through the bullshit of 2020, and we kept it moving. We didn't let it sit stagnant, you know. And that was fucking cool as shit to see. So shout out everybody who did that,
Absolutely. Cody Zodiac, I appreciate that, bro. That's that's some dope ass shit right there. That's some
people think we're bastards, but we got a lot of love for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like.
No, I know y'all do. So this is I want to ask you guys this real quick. This is a tradition question that I ask all my guests.
Go for it.
And it's, what is your biggest rock star moment? And that's gonna be each of you.
Mine's on some nerdy shit, but
no worries, dude.
It ain't about ego. For me, coming up doing music, again, someone that didn't know what the fuck I was doing. It's kind of hard to. I guess it fits the category what you're saying. Coming up, the style, because I was real influenced by House of Crazies. Like, I liked the '90s that style they did, you know. And it wasn't being, to me. I was like, well, once they became Twisted and all that, they did their own thing. Anyway, what I'm trying to catch up. What I'm saying is, I strived to go for that style, and I was like, I hope that someday people can see what I was trying to go for. I said that would be a reward for me. And one day someone told us that. They said, hey, you sound like House of Crazy. So that what you're saying, that was to me, I know it sounds weird, but that was my rock star moment saying I earned that from someone. And also just for someone to walk up, and again, this is not ego. It's for someone to ask me, hey, could you sign this? Or for them to ask for my autograph, like, who the fuck am I, bro? Like, and it was legit. A guy came up and after me his hat and all that. And I was like, it ain't about ego. It's about, I was proud, like, that someone gave a shit from someone that didn't know what the fuck I was doing to do something where they cared to ask for something like that, you know?
Hell
and again,
yeah.
it's not about ego, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Hell
to
yeah.
earn little things like that, that's the rock star shit to me. Like, I don't, and if, a funny one, on our first album real quick, not for me, for my friend Bill. There's a guy named Squirrely Bill. He's a legend. We throw little Easter eggs on our album, and these two kids came up at one of the shows. And they were geeking on the album. They're like, oh, it's badass. They go, bro, who's Squirrely Bill and this and that? And I said, he's here. And they were like, I mean, he had a bigger rock star moment with me. I was laughing my ass off, and they were meeting him. And the kid walked off, dude, I fucking just met Squirrely Bill. You know, it was fucking badass. You know, like, and they were geeked. And it was cool. Like those little moments to me, that's my rock star shit that people give a shit. You know, like, and it ain't about ego. It's just, it's cool that people give a shit that you can earn that for people. Anyway.
I think the only real rock star moment that I felt like I was like, well then, that's pretty fucking cool, you know, was when we were down in Austin. It was right after the gay guys kept hitting on fucking Edgar. And he was real freaked out about that. But after we got off stage, Evil had written down like the track list on a pack of like a flyer or something, and he had like taped it. No, it was like a Coke box.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And he taped it on the stage, and after we were done, some chick grabbed it off and was like, "Can I fucking have this shit?" And we were like, "You guys fucking sign it." And we were like, "Yeah, it's just a fucking piece of cardboard, lady, chill."
Right, there you go.
He was all geeked about it, and I was like,
she
I feel
genuinely
like
was happy about it, like, because that show, we were tired and this and that, and we was like, man, fuck, went out there, did our thing, and it ended up being a really good energy-wise show.
Oh, yeah.
But that girl was legit, like, I mean, dude, she was geeking like we were, you know, like say a Juggalo with ICP, you know, and I was like, that's neat that, you know, someone gives a fuck, you know, it blows our minds, you know, like, we don't expect people to ever be like, oh, yo, suck our asses like rock star type shit. It's just those little things is what we appreciate, like legit. I was like, that's crazy, man. She gave a shit about it. I pulled a fucking Pib, it was a Pib 12-pack. Just wrote on there, and to them, that was something important, you know?
Hell yeah.
Like on a documentary, and the kid was geeking on Violent J shoes and this and this and that, stupid shit, you know? But it's cool because the value that things, you know, that you can create, you can make something have value, you know?
Oh, yeah.
About the shit you do. That to me, that's rock star, you know?
Definitely is. So let me ask you this question then. What is the perfect Valentine's Day date?
Dead bitch. A dead bitch? I don't know. I don't know. That shit's kind of corny to me, bro. Like, Cody, I'll let you answer that one.
Point.
I would prefer. Okay. I need a bitch that's gonna hit me. So
okay, I fuck with that. So we got a dead bitch and a bitch that's gonna hit me. I feel with that. You know, I feel you.
Nah, I guess I'm just being a hater. Like, it's just from, I guess, over the years of me making bad choices.
Welcome to the club, bro.
So, yeah, so that's why I'm like, fuck Valentine's Day. You know what I'm saying? So I guess it ain't Valentine's Day's fault. I'm just a hater. You know what I'm saying? Like, because of my own bad choices.
That's all right, dude. I didn't mean to hit you with that Maury question, bro. I'm sorry.
You got me deep. You bring up the scars, son.
Well, shit. Anyway. Okay, dude. I really want to say, bro, it's been fun as fuck talking to you guys, man.
Oh yeah, man. We had a great time.
And any last thing you want to plug? Just shout out whatever you want to talk about. Anything you want to talk about?
Just follow us on social media. Creature Clique. YouTube is official Creature Clique. We're starting to utilize that more. You can find me on all streaming or all social platforms as Cody MFN Zodiac. Cody motherfucking Zodiac. I'm on every.
We got. I mean, if people are wanting to just check out music, like we got SoundCloud. We got a lot of shit on Spotify. We got albums. Like, I have the links. If they go to our Facebook page on the Creature Clique, if they scroll down, they'll see links for all the albums. We have a page where you can go straight and buy the CDs, and they'll mail them to you. All that kind of shit.
We got lots of shirts that are coming out. So lots of
dope designs. We're trying to figure out the best way to set it up to where because we don't have a store and all that shit. Well, we just do it ourselves. Like, we come up with designs, we throw it on there. Cody will make a page, say, hey, what do y'all think of this and this and that? We just take orders, you know, type shit like that. But we got a lot of fresh ass designs. I'm actually thinking about starting a shirt company, low key, like just start cranking out shitloads of designs, not just creature click, but just creature monster type shit, you know, and just see what we can do, you know.
Do that shit, bro. Do that shit. That'd be dope, bro. I'd buy
Yeah.
that shit. That's sick. That's sick.
Yo.
I fuck with that.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit coming.
Oh, yeah.
So bear with us. We're trying to catch up.
Yeah, man, just keep your eyes peeled. We're definitely working. I promise we're working. You know?
No. I for sure believe you guys. So everybody, make sure y'all check out their new album, Razor Blade Saviors. All right, that shit is dope as fuck. And hey, once again, everybody make some noise for Creature Click. Thank you guys for coming on the RCX show, dude.
Love,
I
man.
really appreciate you guys.
Anytime,
Thank you.
bro. Hey, we still gonna do that song, son. I remember on Christmas show.
Hold on. Hey, you know, we gonna talk after this. I'm gonna do the outro real quick. Hey, all right. Thank you, Creature Click and RCX out.
What up, guys? RCX jumping in here real quick. If you want to get access to early episodes of the podcast, you want to get access to early music video releases or exclusive content that ain't even out there, you know, music videos, songs, all that kind of stuff, as well as all kinds of other benefits and stuff like that, go to patreon.com/officialrcx and be sure as well to follow me on facebook.com, IG, Twitter, all official RCX, @officialrcx. And then, of course, this YouTube channel, subscribe, hit that subscribe button. And if you're looking it up, the channel is called RCX of Smoke 'em Records. So please give me a subscribe, give this video a like, give this video a comment, give this video a share, and let's get the numbers up. Thank you.